Hey, in case you missed it on the Pet Show today, we're going to talk a little bit about something really serious. Bee stings. You know, pets, just like people, can have severe reactions when they're stung by a bee, and a lot of people have no idea what to do or how they should react. In fact, just the other day, one of my neighbor's dogs got stung by a bee, and I gave them the same information I'm going to share with you right now. These are signs, specific signs, and I want you to take heed of these, specific signs that your dog has, in fact, been stung by a bee or some other type of animal. If you notice redness around the skin area, the dog kind of putting his nose in his paw there. If there's itchiness or moderate to severe, it's a good indication that he was stung or bitten by something. Thickened ear flaps. I know that sounds crazy, but if he's stung up there, the ear will start to swell up, so check for that. Very commonplace for dogs to be stung, by the way. Swelling of the eyes, the muzzle, the neck, etc. And hives, welts on the skin, vomiting, diarrhea could take place, difficulty breathing, collapse, and even weakness. So I want you to really understand that when a dog is stung by a bee, very often it's not that severe, but you have to assume it is that severe, especially with smaller dogs. I've seen some reactions that were life and death. So you want to really understand exactly what I went over. Also, if you notice any of the following reactions on your dog, then you have to get to your vet right away. Number one, widespread swelling, or especially around the facial area. Number two, welts on the face, increased itchiness, as I said, swelling, continuous vomiting, trouble breathing, and again, collapse. So again, it's very dangerous, just as dangerous, and certain dogs have much more of a severe reaction than other dogs, just like certain people can get stung by a bee. I've been stung 1,000 times and I get a little thing, no reaction. I have friends of mine that have been stung that almost had to be taken to the emergency room because it reacted so badly. So if you assume that your dog or your cat has been stung, I want you to, again, follow the advice I gave you. Now, a lot of people talk about Benadryl. Should you give your dog Benadryl if they've been stung by a bee? Many veterinarians recommend it, but my suggestion is this. I would always ask your vet first, next appointment, hey doc, what should I do if I do come and my dog's out in the backyard playing, running around, and I see he's been stung by a bee or a wasp? What should I do? Should I give him Benadryl? Your vet will give you the right way to approach that. So it's really important to understand it because we love our dogs to go outside. We love our dogs to play outside. But again, very often, like my two guys, Molly and Willie, they stick their nose in places where they shouldn't be sticking their nose. So again, bee sting may sound minor to some people, but with some dogs, it could be very, very serious. So if your dog is stung by a bee, check them out carefully the way I suggested, contact your vet, and I'm sure your dog will do absolutely well. But remember, don't just assume it's a bee sting, nothing to worry about. It could become very serious. And don't forget to check out all of the articles on the YouTube channel. And don't miss the Pet Show. I'm Eckstein.